right, welcome everybody to a bug report for Empyrion Galactic Survival Alpha Experimental 6.0.11, build 1022, as you can see on the top left. So I was working around in creative mode, updating some of my previous builds to the current thing, including things like the ventilators and stuff in the small vessels and the like. And I came across a bug with the motion sensor for the lights in the cargo bay here. Now, I'm going to show you the bug first off. Taking a look at the motion sensor, it's just a basic motion sensor put in here, cargo bay, signal cargo bay, and the lights are here with cargo bay 1 through 6, including 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 5, 2, 6, 3, 4. I know that I named them weird, but you know, they're all these 6 lights right here. So here is the bug. Now, it only seems to happen when I am using the Boule here, which is my hover vessel miner, with the drills and all. So it's an enclosed hover vessel, and what happens is, I'm going to turn my lights off so you can see better. Not the whole thing. There. All right, my lights are off. So you come into the cargo bay, and it works just fine. But now I land and get out, and the signal logic is now messed up. The lights no longer come on and off. In order to fix this, all I have to do is access the signal logic, select the cargo bay, click to the end of this and press enter. And now, as you will see, the lights go off and on as normal. I can take the Boule, I can turn it on. The lights do a little weird thing like that, but I can leave the ship, and as you see, the lights went off on their own perfectly fine. And the signal logic is still perfectly fine, turning on and off as I enter and leave the cargo bay. It only seems to do it with the Boule. I have tested it with a non-enclosed hover vessel, and as you can see, the lights will come on and go off just fine. Even, you know, coming in here, landing like I did with the Boule, and walking out, the lights cut off just fine. Signal logic is perfectly intact. And it still does that on and off thing when I get in and undock, but I'm not worried too much about that. So let me move the Boule out of the way, and I am going to take an enclosed small vessel into the ship. Okay. So, and yes, this is all in creative mode. I think I mentioned that, but so get into the small vessel here, and this can come in and land, and I can walk out. Oh, it seems to do it with this as well. Oh, there it goes. Wait, now what was that? All right, that was weird. It was just a delay for some reason. Maybe I wasn't all the way down, but the signal logic seems to work perfectly fine still with the small vessel. Even though it's an enclosed small vessel similar to... I know what my problem is. It's that I've got the dock in the front and not in the back. Did I not put those? I don't think I put the docking clamps back in the back, which I need to fix on this build. But that's neither here nor there with this bug. So... the signal logic remains intact even with an enclosed small vessel. I can come back in here and it works just fine. And the same happens with a unenclosed small vessel, just like the Hover Mini did with my mini pod here. In and out, dock, get out, and the signal logic works perfectly fine. But then come over to the side. Let's move you out of the way. In fact, let's just go ahead and destroy you. I will fix you later. Destroy 50. Okay, and this Bule, I did modify it from my standard to make the ceiling a little bit lower, but that shouldn't affect anything. I made the ceiling a little lower so it'll actually fit in the doorway. But as you can see, still come on in, land, get out, and the signal logic's all screwed up again. So whenever I bring the Bule in, which is an enclosed hover vessel, it screws up the signal logic, and then getting into this and leaving, the signal logic is still all messed up. Yet, for some reason, the lights still do the little weird flickery thing, and oh, it's actually working now. But you could see that when I entered with the Bule, it screwed up the signal logic and it didn't work. And that it sort of had problems with the enclosed small vessel doing the same thing. So this is actually the first time I've been able to enter with the Bule and then even exiting with it, and the signal logic gets fixed. Because before I would enter, it gets messed up, I would leave with it, and it stays messed up until I fix it. So, let's see if I can get that to happen again, just going in and out. So we take the Bule, we head into the vessel, which, by the way, this is my Yellow Jacket Mark II. It is all suited for everything you need, but and signal logic screwed up again. See? Light's still on, light's not activating. The signal logic with that is messed up. Now if I get in here and get into the thing, it shuts it off. Then when I turn the power on and undock, it fixes it somehow, which is weird. And it looks like it did the same this time as it did previously. Exiting causes the signal logic to get fixed. But for the duration of while this vessel only is inside the cargo bay, the signal logic is messed up and the sensor does not work. So lights on, come in. If I leave, lights go off and come back in, and then power off, let it dock, and get out. And signal logic is all screwed again. So it seems like for the duration this is inside here. Now, let me try something real quick. All right, you see now, that time the lights did not go off until I turned the thing on. And so if I come out, okay. Now, what if I come in like this, all right, get out of my seat, turn it off. Now, it will not be docked, so if I leave, signal logic is messed up. This should be undocked, so when I turn the power on, it starts hovering. Signal logic is working again. So it has something, I don't know what, to do with the enclosed hover vessel being inside the cargo bay. Although it screwed it up before in other ways. I'm not a bug fixer. I don't know exactly what would be wrong with all of this, but you guys can see the problem right here. Just get out, lights are on, sensors don't go off. And if you turn off the lights like this, all the lights are on, which screws up the frames, which is why I have them on sensors, and exit and come back in, it's the sensor itself that's broken. But I know the other sensors work because coming in here, all these lights will turn on and off just fine as I go throughout the ship, just not this one. Now, if I exit with the lights off, and then come back in, it works again. Which is not what it was doing before I started recording, but that's what it's been doing since I've been recording. So, I don't know. But, so there is definitely something weird going on here with the sensor and the enclosed hover vessel. The small vessel didn't do that. I could get out of my vessel while it's in there and leave, and it worked just fine. Except for when I was recording, it worked like just minor delay. But in any case, that's going to be it for this bug report. That's all the info I have on it. I don't know what else to put in this video, but I'll do whatever I can to make sure this bug gets fixed by putting it on as a bug report on the official everything. So, anyway, I'm KnowItAllDM, and y'all have a good day now.